play there and did the cry?
Well, I mean, when you see it on replay, he extended his arms, but I don't know how hard he hit him because we didn't the angle. He extended his arms. He got cross-checked a couple times, and he retaliated. But we'll see. He was bleeding, so I guess they had to call it 5. Yeah, I mean, well, it's a 1-goal game, and they score on that 5-minute power play. That's the difference.
Effort-wise, though, tonight, you take this 82 times a year.
That looked more like our team tonight, you know, and when things aren't going well, that's what happens, you know. But, I mean, it's on the upswing. It's not on the downswing. If we have an effort like that again tomorrow, we'll probably, you know, might get rewarded for it.
You mentioned some guys by name here 2 nights ago. It seemed like some of those guys took that to heart.
Yeah, I thought that was Alex. You could tell a difference. Like he was skating, he was moving, he was hitting. I thought he did a good job that way, and I thought Knuble was working, and you know Nicky was a little better, but you know he can still play better, I think. But he tried, and he's coming right out of sick bed, so I mean he gave it everything he had.
In Seminole, you had to have some different line combos too, and it seemed like Hendricks, Gordon, Fair, especially in the third period, was giving you consistent shifts.
You know he was, and Hendricks I thought was the best player on the ice for our team anyway, and they worked hard, and you know I mean pucks are bouncing over sticks off rebounds, and that's what happens when you start squeezing your stick tight, and you know you need a game where you can successfully win the game, and then all of a sudden you start taking off.
Your team had pucks so much, but given the way that they played, then also their team speed, is that kind of play into they're able to get counterattack pretty well?
Well, our whole game plan was that they're very good in transition because they're so fast, so you can't make mistakes, and they're aggressive in the neutral zone. So we had to get it deep and make them go 200 feet, where at least we could, you know, counter it, you know, at least to have time to figure out what they were doing. You know, we made 3 mistakes and they scored 3 goals. It was 3, you know, I mean, which is what happens when you're not playing well or you're in a slump or something. When you're playing good, you get away with all these little mistakes that, you know, and the first one, Steck's going after the puck, and instead of staying with his man after losing the draw, and Brad's going to the point, and then we had a bad change on the second one, and then, you know, and the third one, again, we should have changed and we didn't, and we got caught.
We talked a lot about sort of paying the price for goals, and it seemed like, especially in the third period, on every shift there was somebody planted in front of Anderson. Were you happy with that?
Yeah, I was really happy. I mean, and what didn't happen tonight will hopefully happen in the near future. You know, I mean, I hope guys don't think that, okay, I did all of this stuff. I went to the net and I did all of that stuff and I didn't score. So that can't be right. They got to continue doing it. I mean, look, Matt Hendricks went to the net and you know, 3 or 4 times, and he got rewarded with a goal. And I think in his, you know, he probably scored another one, but the view didn't allow it to be seen. So I mean, it looked like it was going in the net to me, but.
Good to have a game tomorrow where you can build off the game tonight.
It wouldn't matter if it was next Saturday. We're going to build off this and go. I mean, it's a different feeling, I think, in the room of there's disappointment because you gave the effort and didn't come away with it, but there's a different feeling of not thinking that you played at the top of your form. You know, I mean, so I mean, it's I'm hoping they're other than the 2 points, they're taking a positive aspect out of this game.
Did you feel in the early stage of the game that Michael Griffith didn't look as calm as he usually does?
Yeah, and the first goal was tipped, and in his defense on that one, it looked like a real bad goal, but I'm sure Michael saw the guy going to the far post, which is where the pass was tried, and so he opened his leg to start doing the split, and it was redirected in there. The second one was an off-the-post shot, even though it probably looked pretty innocent, even though it was sort of a semi-breakaway. But I thought after that he looked fine. He couldn't do anything about the third goal. It was a slam dunk. So he battled. I knew he was mad after the first period, but he battled, and that's what good goalies do, is they battle.